As often as flawed situational awareness is implicated, it almost seems tragic how little first responders actually know about how to develop and maintain it, how it erodes, and how to regain it if it has eroded. This episode focuses on some aspects of the first two, developing and maintaining situational awareness. Stay tuned. Coming up, we discuss how thinking past, present, and future can improve situational awareness. Hello and welcome to the Situational Awareness Matters Show, episode 372. I'm your host, Rich Gassaway. The purpose of this show is to improve situational awareness and decision-making for individuals and teams who work in high-risk, high-consequence, time-compressed environments with changing conditions. The SA Matters mission is simple. We want to help you see the bad things coming in time to prevent bad outcomes. Today's feature segment is sponsored by Gassaway Virtual Training. There are 33 online training programs for you to choose from. Some of the programs are live events, presented virtually, and some of them are pre-recorded programs. To learn more, visit samatters.com website and click on the Virtual Training tab. Okay, let's jump into our feature segment as we discuss how thinking past, present, and future can improve situational awareness. Situational awareness. Think past, present, and future. Flawed situational awareness is one of the leading contributing factors to first responder near-miss and casualty events. In fact, it is nearly impossible to find a line-of-duty death investigation report that does not implicate flawed situational awareness or one of the barriers that flaw situational awareness as a contributing factor to the tragedy. As often as flawed situational awareness is implicated, it almost seems tragic how little first responders actually know about how to develop and maintain it, how it erodes, and how to regain it if it has eroded. This episode focuses on some aspects of the first two, developing and maintaining situational awareness. I want to share a concept that might sound strangely familiar if you've ever seen or read Charles Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol, as we discuss situational awareness past, present, and future. Let's take a quick moment to refresh ourselves on the definition of situational awareness for any of our first-time listeners or viewers. Situational awareness is a person's ability to perceive and understand what is happening in the environment around them in the context of how time is passing, and then being able to accurately predict future events and hopefully be able to do that in time to avoid or prevent bad outcomes. Based on the research of Dr. Micah Ensley, we know that situational awareness is developed, maintained, erodes, and is regained on 3 levels. Level 1 is perception. That is the capturing of clues and cues in your current environment. Level 2 is understanding, or comprehension, which means making sense out of the clues and cues in the context of place and time. Level 3 is prediction, or projection, and that is being able to make accurate predictions about future events. Situational awareness past. Every incident has a history. Those events that occurred leading up to what you see when you arrive. It can be very helpful in the formation of situational awareness to attempt a mental reconstruction of the scene before you engage in an activity. As we talk about the formation of level 3 situational awareness, we use the term mental models to describe how we construct movies in our head about how the incident will play out over a set period of time. In the development of situational awareness past, we think of running the mental models in reverse, or playing the movie backwards, if you will. Going back to how things looked when things were normal, before whatever happened, giving rise to you being called to the scene. Every incident has a backstory. A mental reconstruction can help you make sense out of why things look the way they do now and why things don't look as you would expect them to look. The backstory can help with sense making, understanding what you're seeing or hearing as you arrive. Situational awareness present. Situational awareness of the current situation is what most responders think about when situational awareness comes to mind. It starts with the size up, capturing the clues and cues, and comprehending the meaning of those clues and cues. There are two types of clues and cues responders make sense out of: positive and negative clues and cues. Positive clues and cues are all the visible and audible clues. Negative clues are those things that are not visible and are not audible. Instead, the presence of certain information unto itself, the absence of certain information unto itself is a critical clue or cue. To form strong present situational awareness involves taking the positive clues and cues and plugging them into the past situational awareness in a fashion that makes the current situation make sense. If something does not make sense, that's a red flag and should warrant further investigation into why things are not aligning. Situational awareness future. Future situational awareness is what Dr. Ensley termed level 3 situational awareness, and it's rooted in a responder's ability to predict future events. As with past situational awareness, future situational awareness is developed through mental modeling, the construction of movies in the head of the responder that script out the future events. The reason that situational awareness past and situational awareness future depend on mental modeling is because neither can actually be observed. In the case of SA past, the responder is modeling cues and cues that were present prior to arrival. And in the case of SA future, the responder is modeling cues and cues that have not yet occurred. Both require expertise and both require imagination. Pre-planning and familiarization of your response area can assist in the formation of all three levels of situational awareness. Preloading information in a calm, non-emergency environment can be especially helpful when trying to construct situational awareness past and situational awareness future. Be a student of casualty events. In many instances, those who are hurt or killed didn't see it coming. The more time you spend reviewing casualty incidents, the better you'll become at seeing it coming. Because each report you read or video you watch provides knowledge about how things can unfold in unexpected ways. This can be helpful in expecting the unexpected. As you train, build on those unexpected events. I recommend doing this only after responders have achieved competency in their skills. Don't complicate the initial stages of learning with unexpected events. After responders are well prepared for the expected, then start building in unexpected things into training. This not only challenges their thinking and helps make them resilient problem solvers, but it also helps them to form mental models around what-if scenarios. Since the start of the pandemic, I've had some amazing opportunities to present my programs on virtual platforms to groups ranging in size from 6 to 400, with recorded playbacks being viewed over 26,000 times. Here's hoping the vaccination reduces the number of cases and returns us back to some form of normalcy. Here's what we have as upcoming training at this point in the game. On May 10th, I'll be facilitating the Minnesota Virtual Training Series. This program features Randy Kern talking about how to have effective conflict coaching conversations to improve performance. On May 15th, I'll be doing a program for Henkels & McCoy Electric Energy Company for their line foreman in California. On May 25th, I'll be facilitating the Minnesota Virtual Training Series. This program will feature Peggy Young talking about Strength Finders. On May 26th, I'll be presenting a virtual a live in-person situational awareness training program for the Utah Fire Chiefs Association, and we will be in Salt Lake City, Utah. On June 3rd, I'll be facilitating the Minnesota Virtual Training Series. This program will feature firefighter health and wellness experts from the MinFire Initiative talking about cardiac health, cancer, and mental health. On June 8th and 9th, I'll be presenting 2 programs for the Fire Chiefs Association of British Columbia for their annual conference. On May 14 and 16, I'll be presenting 3 live in-person situational awareness, safety, and leadership programs for the Clark County Fire Protection District No. 6 in Vancouver, Washington. Thanks to the organizations that have allowed me to offer your members virtual training, and a special thanks to the agencies that have postponed their training in 2020 due to the pandemic and now are rescheduling in 2021. If you're interested in hosting a virtual program or a live event, just click on the Contact Us tab at the top of the SA Matters homepage, and I'll give you a call. Finally, remember to check out the show notes for how to subscribe to our newsletter and how to follow us on social media. There we share ideas about how to improve situational awareness, how to make better decisions under stress, and how to improve the skills of critical thinking and resilient problem solving. Well, that's it. Episode 372 of the Situational Awareness Matters show is complete. Thank you to our listeners and viewers for sharing some of your valuable time with me today. I really appreciate your support of the SA Matters mission. Be safe out there, and may the peace of the Lord and strong situational awareness be with you always.
You've been listening to the Situational Awareness Matters show with Dr. Richard Gassaway. If you're interested in learning more about situational awareness, human factors, and decision-making under stress, visit his website, samatters.com. If you're interested in booking Dr. Gassaway for a program, or if you would like to be a guest on his show, click the Contact Us tab at the top of the homepage.